Hi YouTube, it's Autumn. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you just watched my last video, which was luxury items under $25. That has the intro to what I'm doing in this video and my next two videos. So this one is luxury goods under the last one was under $15. This one's under $25. And then I'm about to do a video on luxury items under $50 and then one under $100. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and let's go. So you're going to see throughout each of the videos a few repeats, but more expensive versions of some of the items. So for example, I had a bottle of wine in the first one that was under $15. And for $25, you can upgrade to a nicer bottle of wine or at least a more expensive bottle of wine. So depending on what your budget is, you can get something. This is from a local Texas vineyard called Grape Creek. They're in Fredericksburg, Texas, in the Hill Country and Texas wine country. I love Grape Creek. They are my favorite Texas winery. And my mom has a a wine club membership, and we were just up there last weekend and got to hang out in their new VIP area and eat at their restaurant stuff. They're fabulous. All right, so you can get wine, and then the next thing I had was, again, flowers. So you can upgrade to a nicer bouquet of flowers. Again, if you get them at the grocery store or somewhere where they have the ugly plastic with the barcodes and all that stuff, cut that off, wrap it in tissue paper, and make it look nice for the person you're giving gifts to. If you are just tuning in, I have to say this in every video because she is so noisy. If you hear all the talking in the background, that is my parrot, Vincent, and she loves to talk when I'm talking, so that's what that noise is. All right, so we have wine, flowers, and the next thing is chocolate, of course. So you could get a box of Godiva chocolates at this point in the $25 level. They have some like 18-piece, maybe 16-piece boxes that are 25 or 30 and under. So you can also upgrade. Instead of getting 1 or 2 boxes of Sugarfina candy, you can upgrade to their bento box, which has 3 boxes of candies. They have some that are pre-made, but most of the time you just buy, I think it's about $22. You buy the package and then you pick any 3. Wow, you are so noisy. You pick any 3 Sugarfina candies that you want. So these are 3 that I have in here. And that is a fun gift to give and a very delicious and luxurious gift to give. Along the lines of food product, and before I do that, you can also upgrade your candles. So I said in the last video, I can't justify spending a lot of money on candles, so I shop for my candles at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. But if you are somebody who is willing to spend more money on candles, trying to get this bottom of the box closed, this is one that I got at Saks Off 5th, and here's the price tag on it. So these candles are originally $31, it says, and I got it for $17. I never pay that much for candles, but I'm a teacher, and for Christmas one year, one of my students brought me one of these candles, and I knew that they were expensive candles, so I was very impressed with it and loved it. And when I saw this at Saks, I was willing to pay about twice what I usually pay for a candle, so I could have another one of these. And I love the packaging it comes in. It's so pretty, and it has a little tassel, and it's just a really nice gift. So that's an idea for you. Next, sticking with the food items. So one of the things that I get for people, as I mentioned in the last video, are luxury items or nice items from luxury brands, not just like the big guys like Tiffany and Louis Vuitton and all them, but from store brands like Williams-Sonoma and Saks Fifth Avenue. And here is some tea from Dean & DeLuca. If you are not familiar with Dean & DeLuca, it is a high-end grocery store in New York City. I'm not sure if they're anywhere else. I think maybe they have some other locations. But I was in New York in March, and I picked this up for myself. And when I used to live in New York, I'd go to Dean & DeLuca occasionally and pick up something nice. As a nice little luxury treat. So this box of tea bags, and it has 20 tea bags in it, was like $13. I was just looking at their website. It ranges a little bit. They also have coffees. They have loose leaf teas. So if your person knows what Dean and DeLuca is, this would be a nice gift to give to them. And they have lots of different flavors of their teas and coffees. You could also get loose leaf teas. I love getting a pretty tea that also smells nice and sounds luxurious, like a lavender or rose petal tea, and package them up nicely. So don't just throw them in a little paper bag or something, but put them in some glass jars, or you could put them in some proper tea containers. So this one, I'm not sure where I got this. It's probably from Teavana. It doesn't say, but it's got the price tag still on it. It's $12. I've had it for many years now. And so the lid just comes off, and ooh, it is really filthy. I've got to clean that. It's got a bunch of sugar on it from this tea. I haven't opened this in like 2 years. So anyway, it's got this seal on it to keep the air out. And that's a nice one covered in fabric. And then you can also get this. This is just a tin one. You open it up and it has a lid, and it's kind of tough to get open, so I'm not going to do it, but you'd pull that off. That keeps the air out. Now this one I love, and I buy these for people all the time. It's from World Market, Pardon Vincent, and it's only $3. So that is a fantastic bargain and a great, pretty little way to give someone some loose leaf tea. And you can even put tea bags in there too if you get some tea bags and want to dress them up. So let's see what else we've got here in the $25 and under section. So let's stick with items that have store brands on them. I have a lot to show you here. All right, so here is a bag that I got for myself from Bloomingdale's, and we don't have a Bloomingdale's in Houston, but I got this off their website. I think it was about $25, $20 or $25, and I got it to carry my lunch in at work. So it's not insulated or anything, but it's made of, I don't know what that's called. Is it vinyl? It's like a plastic. And I thought that was so cute. They have some that are just like this, but they're the brown bag pattern. But I love this because it has the dog and the Art Deco decor. I just thought that was really cute and pretty to carry my lunch in. And I just throw that in the fridge with my lunch in it at work, and just a cute little touch. Another store brand item. So this one, I mentioned in the last video going to outlets of nice stores. So hey, this one is from the Neiman Marcus outlet, which is Last Call, I believe. So this is a little Saffiano leather jewelry case. There you go. And it has these the gold hardware and the cute little tabs. And you open it up, and it's got kind of a microfiber lining, and it says Neiman Marcus. It's a little jewelry container. This does not come out, but it's a nice little piece. I have like every piece almost that they make. They have a whole series of these Saffiano pieces in different colors. And when they have their big summer sale clearance, which they have going on right now in June and July, they have these things way cheap, because otherwise they're still kind of expensive. But I mean, I got them for like $15 or something for a piece like this. And I have several other pieces. Maybe I'll do a video on all those at one point. Another store brand item you can get if your person that you are buying for is into cooking. I recommend these Williams-Sonoma dish towels. They come in a pack of about 4 for about $20. And I think they're really pretty. They come in different colors. They're classy. If there's somebody who appreciates nicer things and knows what Williams-Sonoma is, that would be a nice gift to impress them with. You can also get, Williams-Sonoma has their aprons on sale all the time, and the colors and patterns change on them, so that would be a great gift for a cook, or for, you know, weddings or for housewarmings. Some other items, I'll stick with Williams-Sonoma for a minute. Come Christmas time, this is one of my favorite things to give and to receive. I love, love, love their hot chocolate, especially their peppermint hot chocolate. They're so fantastic. Williams-Sonoma also has some fantastic candies you can get. I think they're usually a little more than $25. And I don't remember the exact price on these, but I think with their Black Friday sales and other sales they have around Christmas, I usually get them for around $20 or $25, and that is on sale. These things are not cheap, but they are just, I still have some in here. Let me show you if you've never seen this before. So it has this package, and it is, you can see it there, it is just shaved chocolate. It is so decadent, and I make it with whole milk. I've tried making it with lower fat milk before, 2% and such, but it is just not the same. If you are going to bother spending that much on these things and drinking hot chocolate, do it right. Make it with the whole milk. Unless you're allergic and you need to make it with almond milk or something, then you're okay. Alright, another nice gift that I think is luxurious is some nice stationery. So these two are from Crane & Company. I love them. If you have never felt their stationery, it's made of cotton. It's very thick. That doesn't really, well, it kind of comes across up here. You can kind of see how thick it is. But it is so beautiful. And this stuff is pricey if you buy it new. And look at the inside of this. It has like a, I don't know if it's going to come across. It's like a pearl inside. And the envelopes are cotton too. If you have never, what was I going to say? Oh, they're kind of pricey if you buy them in the store's full price. So that's $19 for, is that a 10? Yeah, 10 pack of cards. That's pretty expensive. But I got them at TJ Maxx for $5. So there. And I want to show you this other one too that I got. So we went to Italy a few years ago, and then we had an Italian dinner party when we came back for friends to show them pictures and give them things we bought for them, and we cooked them Italian foods. And I got these Crane & Company cards, and I drew little Italian pictures like limoncello and stuff on the front and sent those, and that's Florentine paper, however you say that. So I love Crane & Company stationery, and that is a great gift to give somebody because nobody writes letters anymore and sends cards, and they should. And maybe if they had some nice stationery, that would be a good thing to do. Another thing I do is I buy these and keep them for myself and then give them to people with nice gifts. So that's just, it's kind of like when you go to Louis Vuitton or some nice store and you get the extra details with the packaging and the service. It's just a little detail that adds something luxurious to the gift. So that's a nice thing to have for yourself and to give as a gift. And then I also wanted to show you these cards that I got. These are from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's another place that I like to shop for luxury goods. I'm going to show you in a second some jewelry I have from them. But on these cards, I think everything or almost everything they sell in their gift shop has some kind of connection to art in their collection. So they'll tell you the story of how the item is connected, and that's my initials. So I just thought that was a pretty thing to have in my collection. And let me show you some earrings that I got for myself from there. And I get gifts from the Met for other people. I did that especially when I lived up there. And when we just went back to New York in March, I got some gifts from the Met for people. So these are these little earrings. I think these were only about $25. The Met has a really great range of pricing for everybody. This is the little paper that came with it. So I'm going to open that up and show you. So you can get things for $5. You can get things for many hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands. Here's the little paper that came with those earrings if you want to pause it and read it. And there's the back of it. So I love that little history and that little detail. And I think that especially if your gift giver is a person who appreciates art and history, that's a great gift to give that they would really appreciate. So I have just two more things to show you in the $25 range, and then I will stop the video and move to the next one. Williams-Sonoma Cookbooks, if your person likes to cook or if it's a wedding or housewarming, this would be a great thing. I love Williams-Sonoma's cookbooks. They have the most beautiful, delicious looking recipes, and they have gorgeous photography. They're really beautiful cookbooks. They have a ton of different ones. The thing about these is that they are not cheap like this one, if you bought it new, I was told that if you look at the barcode, not always, but the last 4 numbers are the price, or maybe 5 depending on how expensive it is. So this book should be $17.95 if you buy it brand new. What I do is go to Half Price Books and I get them for like $5 or so. So you choose how you want to do that, or go to Amazon and get them cheaper. I guess they have them on Amazon. But that is a great gift under $25 that I think is a luxurious thing to give. And I have one more thing to show you. Yes. So these glasses are from Waterford. They're Marquee by Waterford. And that is something that you could give to people. I like to give housewares and stemware and stuff. But I also brought these out. And oh, by the way, I buy my Waterford usually, since we don't have the outlet anymore, I buy it at, I think I mentioned that in my last video. I buy it at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. So you can't really shop for it if you're looking for something specific. It's just you walk into the store, you see what they might have. It's really hit or miss there. So I've been able to collect these over many years and find the pieces that I want. I've been lucky with that. But the reason I got these out is better than Waterford is you can go to Tiffany's website or the Tiffany's on Fifth Avenue in New York, and you can buy Tiffany stemware. So like one wine glass or one martini glass would be $25. So you could get that for an individual. You could get 2 pieces as a wedding gift, and that's a beautiful, impressive gift to give them. I've done that for many people. I gave my sister and her husband Tiffany beer glasses for their wedding gift, and I've given glasses to other people too. Now the ones that are in the $25 range are going to look similar to this. They're going to be very plain, but they will also have, let me see if I can get it to show up. These glasses have watermarks all over them. So you see there where it says Marquee by Waterford. So the Tiffany ones are going to say Tiffany & Company on them. And they'll come in the blue Tiffany box and everything. All right, so that is, oh, one more thing, sorry. So also at Tiffany's, I was looking at their website, you can get, wait, this is the $25 range, so never mind. I'll tell you about that in the $50 range. All right, so that is it for the $25 and under. If you like this, please click the like button. Please click the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. And stay tuned for the next video, luxury items under $50. Thanks for watching.